really feel good about getting that particular win. Really admire Matt Painter and what he's done at Purdue, how hard his teams play. We tried to prepare our team for that, and I thought they responded really well, really well. I wasn't crazy about some of our poise in the first half. We tried to hit some home runs instead of some singles. And second half, we really played smart, both on offense and defense. So just really happy because you can see that's Big Ten basketball at a very high level. And many of you have these seats that are up a little bit. You're close to that floor. That is intense basketball with an awful lot of speed and strength combined at the same time.
Some of them said you challenged them a little.
Please make sure we use the mics.
Some of them said you challenged them a little at halftime, including even on toughness. Can you talk about that?
Well, no, just mental toughness. You know, that we are, as we play against better and better teams, which you can see every day in the Big Ten. You got to be poised with your decisions. You have to hit singles and you have to hit singles. That's how we score points. And those days of playing a team that maybe you could go for some home runs and still win, that it doesn't work. We learned that down when we were in Columbus.
Chris?
Better communication in the second half lead to better defense, do you think?
Yeah, you know, we did some things defensively that I'm not going to share, but really helped our communication because it's really big. That's been the biggest thing is that we practice with the music. The place is loud, even at home. And now, mostly young guys have to make split-second decisions. And we haven't been good at that. We tried to do a few things to change that.
No.
Like Trey in particular was a little bit more disruptive in the second half defensively. Is that an aspect of his game that he's really?
Yeah, you know what? Between him and Glenn Robinson, they have the ability to feel the game and get steals, and so we're encouraging that. We're a very low steal team, probably one of the ones it's not a strength, and we're trying to at different times pick your spots. Don't sit back and do it. Just don't have ill-advised fouls. Try to do it.
Well, Joe. As good as your team is offensively, is that the key going forward when you talked about the defense?
Yeah,
Is it dawning on them more and more?
I think every single. Here's the big thing that they're learning is it's a lot of fun playing defense if you rebound because then it puts us into transition. And I even think in the second half we pulled it back. Maybe got a little bit tired after the week off. Maybe we were a little tired, believe it or not. That we should have pushed it more in the second half when we were playing great defense. But that's what I think they're all understanding, but especially our freshmen, that if I guard somebody, it always wasn't this way where we might guard somebody and they get 2 or 3 offensive rebounds. When you got Mitch and Jordan and Glenn and John in there, we can get rebounds. Now that's the first part of our break. So defense has become part of our offense, hopefully.
John, did you notice Glenn was more focused tonight?
Glenn is really, really focused every game, Mike. He's focused every practice. You just don't notice it. He's not a high-emotion guy. It's tough to read him. He'd probably be great in playing poker. You just don't know what he's thinking. But it's usually very positive thoughts. But he really enjoys playing. And but that was pretty much what we see every day, no matter what.
Does his efficiency surprise you at all?
He's really been working right now. So what I see in practice is what we see in games. So as any freshman that plays with this efficiency it's not the normal expectation.
Rod.
Talk about guarding Bird and the decision at halftime to move Tim over to guard him and really shut him down. That proved to be one of the biggest things in the second half.
Nick is improving like crazy with his defense. I mean, really, when he came in here, he had a pretty good situation where he's learned it up to this point, but not like you have to learn it now, and not with the tricks and all the things you have to do. And when he's guarding DJ Bird, he forgot DJ Bird is him. He can shoot from deep, and but we're not going to say, he can't guard him. Let's just put Tim has really become not only good at guarding a particular person, but getting Nick and everybody else and Glenn where they should be. So we didn't want to put that on Tim to start and just give Nick a simple task. But when DJ Bird got going better, we just said, all right, that's still a work in progress.
In the back left, Steve.
Hey, Coach. With Nick, you already touched on his defense, but his all-around game started to come around. Could you touch on what he looked like the first time you saw him and where he's come since then?
He's always been, he's got instincts for the game, and he's very slippery with the ball. And so as a result, he can get to places. You saw he missed one layup today. I mean, you all had a look at it. I had a look at it and say, how did he do that? But he can do some things, but now he's trying to just be more efficient in what he does. And you know, I've seen the same thing, a kid who loves basketball, loves basketball, and wants to be the best he can be and really works hard at it.